Oh, what's up? Welcome to the Inspired Vibes Lounge. I am Adam Choit. This is episode number, what is it, 224, something like that. Whatever it is. What's up, everybody? Yeah, please like, subscribe, do those things at Inspired Vibes Lounge on Instagram. I'm at Adam Choit, Instagram, Twitter. All the things are in the episode description. Weedside, Woodside. That's a cool spot if you're looking for your THC, CBD needs, etc., etc. What else? I have a guest. And I will be forthright with you guys. He is not in the waiting room currently. So I'll keep you guys posted. You guys feel free to nudge him on whatever social media is, Mr. Tony Peck. I did send him the link. He has it. He's in the chat. He was in this particular chat. Let's effing go. I don't know why Courtney's comments from earlier disappeared, but woo. What's up, Firmament Sage? That's Tony right there. Love that guy, referring to himself, I assume. Marry him. First, mommy telling Tony to marry Tony. One Borf said Courtney later on. Send him the link. He has it. I don't marry for love. Really? That's kind of sad. Or at least there's sadness element to that, certainly. He didn't send me the link yet. No, I sent it. Are you watching? Is Tony watching? Should I resend him the link? Maybe I'll just resend it so it's in the top of his Twitter X inbox. All right. I be live link. I be live. Anyway, all right, so it's been sent. What's up, everybody? What else did I miss here? I look like such a nice guy in my cartoon pic. We know the truth. A really good guy. Yo, that's me. What up, me? What up, me? Hi, Farce Mommy. What's up, Saw? What's up, by the way, Farce Mommy? Hope you're doing well and everyone is doing well. He's shy, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. It's probably part of his performance art. Like, we do all this work to I mean, I'll probably tell this story again when he comes back on, and he's going to tell his version of it. It's not even really a story, but basically Tony helped me with the thumbnail because my normal thumbnail guy, I guess, wasn't available. He's been busy dealing with a million things, I'm sure, and he just helps me out as a favor. So Tony kind of was able to put together the thumbnail based on, I sent him this and sent him an old thumbnail, sent him a cartoon thing that I did put together with Grok for him. So I appreciate him helping with the thumbnail and being very easy to deal with in terms of messaging, pre-show and all that. But he's not here right now. But none of us. Okay, start. I'll be there in a few minutes. Okay, he'll be there. All right. Well, I mean, you can't say that. I know the problem. You didn't send Tony the link. He has this. Not only did he get it, I made sure he had the right one. So what do I do now? Like, I'm not used to waiting for a guest. What am I supposed to do now? I don't know. We can play. I can pull up memes. We can get that ready, or I can take a look at my memes. Russell is speculating on the sexuality of you both. Why? Me? What sexuality does he think I am? Tony Tony? I don't think Tony's gay. He's just he's a straight twink. I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't have gaydar or twinkdar. One porf. I don't know. I know Russell is not a huge fan of Tony, from what I gather. Russell from Courtney's crew. Tony's an acquired taste. I'm still working on it. My acquisition. Is that the right form of acquire? I'm not drinking alcohol at the moment. I mean, not like in my life. I mean, just like literally at this moment. Like, I'll still drink it. That came out way more boastful and way more like what do you call it? Like I was proclaiming I'm gonna do like sober March or something. Is March? No one goes sober in March because of St. Patrick's Day, right? Like there's like sober January and sober November. It's like, I don't know, man. It's so lame to be sober or not sober based on a month. I'll get drunk no matter what month it is, anytime, if if that needs to happen. needs to happen. Needs to happen. Let me see what we got lined up. I'll talk to you guys more because we can plan this out. By plan this out, I mean I'll have segments and then Tony will react to them. However, he is going to react in his Tony way. So like I'm much more prepared this go around than I was. Although we've been on streams together before, but I think this is the only time he's been like he's popped on. There's been pop-ons unannounced. Only the gayest, fattest retards go sober through March. Wouldn't you lose weight though if you weren't drinking? But people eat more when they like quit smoking. They gain weight and stuff. It's dry January. That sounds sad. I don't know. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I'm much more. So this I think only the second time he's been on any of my streams as a like announced guest or whatever. So I'll be much more prepared to not learn anything about him. I'm not really. No, I'm not prepared at all. I don't do anything not even, but like, you know, Tony puts so much work into his stream. Look at his sets and his guests and it's elaborate skits and pre-made what do you call it, video segments and all this stuff. And Courtney's got articles and videos and stuff. I do more effort for my Tedeschi Trucks podcast. Nah, not really, because there's this one website now that is a great database for TTB. I'm fairly somewhat prepared. That's a day. Yeah, everybody's got a different kind of show. Everyone does a different thing. But I figured I could ask Tony how he's doing, and he'll say whatever he says. And then what do you call it? We'll look at memes. Memes are fun. Then we could do what do you call it? Jackbox. If he's got any fashion websites or photos or things, clothing, we could do some online shopping. Visit some window. What's the window version of online shopping? Browsing, I guess. Literally browsing browsers on browse. I don't know. We could do that. Do I need my headphones in right now? Probably not, huh? I'm from this planet. No. What was the other? I thought of it. Oh, music. If he wants to think, because he sings and plays guitar, if he wanted to do a music thing, we wouldn't jam like back and forth because that never really works the timing wise. But he could do a thing. I could do a thing. He could do it. You know, what do you call it? Like campfire, Twitter Spaces kind of vibe. He's funny. I think this is a bit. Is this a bit? Is he doing a bit right now? Not being here bit. He's gonna miss memes. The show's got to go on without him. We have a segment right now. It's supposed to be opening banter. He's thrown off the schedule. There's no schedule. Is there a schedule? Only in my mind. Hold on. I got to thumbs up his. What emoji reaction should I go by? He said, "Okay, start. I'll be there in a few minutes." Should I give the angry emoji? That's passive aggressive, huh? I was just gonna give the thumbs up. That's not real. That's pretty neutral in this situation. Where is it? What else we got? Should I give a weird one? Should I give the poop emoji, the ghost emoji? That makes him think that I think that he's ghosting me, which I don't think. I do think he'll show up at some point. He might be ill, like sick. You know, you never know. Maybe something's going around and he's violently ill. I'll do the cat emoji with like the hands on the cheeks with the white eyes, maybe. I did the cat emoji. Okay. All right. I don't know. I went for something fun. If it's fun, it can't really be passive aggressive. Or should I go on with he's probably puking out the nerves? Do you think so? Like that's maybe why he doesn't like to like let us get to know him because he's so insecure. I don't know about insecure, but what's the word? Self-conscious about everything, his performance and how he looks and how he presents himself and how he appears on all these other shows. This whole like very like laid back way of speaking and presenting himself is it's what do you call it? Like overcompensation. It's compensating for his insecurities. It's probably just in the bathroom, but not because of nerves. Probably because of Taco Bell. Paul had a tweet about Taco Bell. I retweeted his queef throat, his beef throat. What did he say? He said I had Taco Bell, and then he said I am eating Taco Bell for the first time in years, and then he queef throated himself and said I regret it already. And I'm like, okay, this man is telling a story here. I respect the narrative that he's sharing. You know, I love narrative. We all love stories. We love narratives. Oh damn, I gotta look at it. It's not profound, and it's if you like short stories, you'll like Paul's tweet there. Anyway, what am I talking about here? Is Tony backstage? Tony's probably just freshening up for his big date. Maybe, you know, I like to freshen up before going live too. I'll put on deodorant. I'll put on sometimes even cologne before I go on a stream, you know, because I gotta smell good. Especially if you're gonna be on a stream of Forest Mommy or something like that. Then you definitely want to look good and smell good too. You feel better when you smell better. Look good, smell good, smell. What's the thing? Who said that? Who am I quoting? I don't know. What kind of cologne? What do I have? Like I forget what I got up there. Something decent, something not repulsive, something that you only need to spray once. I guess all colognes you really need to spray only once. If you spray your cologne 2 times, that's too much. Well, why do you need that much? There's no reason for that. There's no reason to spray your cologne twice. If you get a nice, solid, important video in disc at Russell's request. What does that mean? Can I play a song? Maybe I'll sing. Maybe I'll do some music while we're waiting. And then we'll if he's not here by 1/2 the hour, we're gonna get into memes. How's that sound? Because then we got some memes, and then we got I don't know, maybe even earlier. Clock is ticking. Maybe I don't let him in because of his tardiness. What if I say what do you call it? Yeah, just what do you call it? Just you missed your turn. It's too late. Anyway, I could do a song or something like that. How do I do that? You can, yeah, punish him. Exactly. Yeah. That's right. Forest Mommy gets it. Forest Mommy gets it. What else should we discuss? What's going on in the news? Do I need to talk about my life or anything? So today I don't know. I don't really want to do that. I'm trying to think what's notable. Tedeschi Trucks I did that stream yesterday recapping their week 2 of their Beacon residency. The new album's awesome. They're awesome. I could talk about that. Baseball season. Tony probably likes to be spanked. I think, well, that's twink mentality. Lim foul. I guess you can say mafow. Mafow. You are saying mafow. You can say limafow or lamau. Lamau is just laughing my ass off. Lamau. Jesus, what did I walk into? What do you mean? Tony's not here, obviously. As you see, he's supposed to be here, but he's not here. So we're wondering if I should punish him upon his arrival by not letting him into the stream. All I heard was Twink Tony. Yeah, we're talking about Tony Peck. I'm gonna go smoke pot, so don't do anything fun for a sec. Oh yeah, Sparse Mommy's got to smoke outside. What about vaping? She vapes inside, I think, too, or prefers not to do that either. I think. Forest Mommy called me a goody 2 shoes the other day. She's right though. There's been people in my past life, not my past life. What do you call it? My current life, but in my past, I didn't need extra words there. I mean, I don't know. I can't speak to my past life with certainty, at least not. But I've been called a goody 2 shoes, although I'm really not. I am, but I'm not. I don't know. I just wear whatever shoes I want to in that moment. And sometimes that coincides with the consensus shoes, and sometimes that doesn't coincide with the consensus shoes. I could smoke marijuanas too. But I don't know. I figured I'd wait for maybe Tony wants to smoke when he gets out. Come join us. He smokes out of like I don't know what's in his pipe. He won't. You'll never know. You'll never know what's in the adrenochrome. What do you think he has on his desk too? Is he going to be at his studio? Maybe he's Maybe Tony is driving to his studio. So that's why he's late, because he knows that I don't want to see him in his fucking couch in his living room in his pajamas and stuff. That's ruins the I don't know. It's I don't know. I can't think of the word, but maybe he's on his way to the words. Maybe he's on his way to the studio. Current former life, Vape Nation. Vape Nation. I could jam to a backing track, do a little jamming. Jam to the wedding song. Will I get copyright stricken down if I jam along to the wedding song from not Star Search Stars? What's it called? Search Stars? Stars, not Star Search, but Search Stars. I don't know. Nick could do that. Where's memes? I'm excited about memes. I'm always excited about memes, but I don't know. I think I got some good ones. I don't mean to always be topical with them. So any topical memes tend to be coincidental. It's more to I try to select quality more than like, oh, this is a good meme because of the political event this week. It's not really about that per se, because you can get a million, Epstein memes. I'm not going to share every Epstein meme. We'd be here all day. Although there have been quite a few Epstein memes. That could be, I need to AI should help me scan my memes and organize them and make them all searchable and retitle all the files for me. Epstein memes. We can play the LaGuardia plane going on a loop on a fire truck. That was wildness. I don't really know the story behind it or how much it even has come out about in terms of like why that happened. I guess it's just a wild situation. If it's an emergency vehicle trying to get to some emergency and the plane is not going to I don't know. That's crazy town. Because the airport workers are on strike or something. What's going on? I'm just glad it wasn't on the plane because I usually do first class. Yeah, that was right by the front. Damn. Why? That's sad. It's craziness. You got to be grateful for, I don't know where I'm going with this. Air traffic control fucked up. Yeah. I'm too old to work for air traffic control, and my vision is probably, I don't see and hear, and, elderly millennial. I would never be able to work there. Yeah, it's craziness. Craziness. Sad. So sad. Has that ever happened before? What about vehicles crashing vehicles that opposite? It's like opposites attract. Like when a boat and a plane boat. I don't know where I'm going with this. This is bad. I heard the radio. They cleared the truck and then told the truck to stop because I didn't see the image. Yeah, just miscommunication or something. Sounds like that was wild. Yeah. What if it's fake? Maybe it's all art. Maybe it's a psyop. Maybe it's all fake. Maybe no one. I mean, I'm not trying to make light of the tragedy, but if it was a psyop, that means people are probably alive. So I'm being hopeful or something. Sorry, that's Tony standing you up. Tony's standing firmament stage up or standing me up. I'm the one who's getting stood it up here. Yeah, let me see if there's any messages from Tony here. He's on the East Coast, so you think he would? I figured he would be wanting to start early and then get the hell out of here, within in an hour, not go all night long because he's in the whole East Coast time zone thing. But I don't know. Maybe he's dealing with a crisis. Everything okay? Everything okay? Question mark. Not that you're gonna get necessarily an honest, real answer, but you never know. You'll get an answer at some point, probably. The darker, the better. Make light of it. Is that like turning lemons into lemonade? He's on his way to his studio again. I was hypothesizing. Tony is a stand-up guy. I think this is why. I think this was Courtney's exact words when she said, she didn't say I would never book Tony, but she did say something like, this is what you deal with when you never know if Tony's going to show up, which is unfortunate, which is strange, because he seemed very excited to. I'm not going to be here all night either. I'll tell you that much. Fucking, if he shows up an hour and 45, 2 hour at the 2 hour, 8 minute mark, I'll be ready to peace out of here. Nah, I'm saying, do you know what it is I'm saying? I think it's fun. You're talking about jokes about vehicles colliding. Tony's a diva. That's why I like him. I guess he's a diva. Some twinks are divas, but not all divas are twinks. All squares are all squares are rectangles, but all rectangles aren't square. What is it? Anyway, I'm gonna be drunk on this coffee before the end of the night, and it's just, I'm talking about whether or not Tony shows up. He's on a timer. This is not the. I don't know. Anyway, he's gonna miss memes. I get if he's missing memes if he's not actually on the show, because I tag him and Forest Mother sometimes right before he start memes. We're looking at memes because I know those two especially, like, she likes the memes, he likes the analysis and some of the memes, but and the analysis. Everyone loves my amazing analysis, but yeah, you think you want to be in person for the memes is even better. It's even better. All right, so what we're gonna do is plug in where is it? Is this the right crow? Plug in my Bluetooth speaker here. Testies, top 5 segment. Yeah, I like memes too. 30 memes is the magic number. That's the number you need to have, I think. I'm always like disappointed in myself if I have less than 30, and if I have more than 30, well, I don't usually, but I feel like that's just too much. The quality will go down. I think I risk meme quality going down, and the segment just could probably go on too long now that we're voting shit. I'm doing top memes and giving heavy analysis because I take this shit serious. What am I doing here? Turning on microphones and jamming? 1-2P. Testes. 1-2-68. All right, so let's turn on the second mic. Let's turn up the second mic. Let's turn off echo cancellation and reduce noise. Now I probably sound a little bit echoier, but you hear me nonetheless. Now we're going to take my phone and we're going to turn off the Bluetooth just to make sure that the Bluetooth from my computer connects to this speaker behind me. Where is it? Behind that Mets tin. Not turned on. That's probably helps to actually turn it on. Now it's on. Now it is and connected as a sound choice. All right, now I think we're ready to go here. What are we doing? Making noise? I should switch chairs, huh? I need a chair with no arms. I'll just rage quit the chair eventually. Can you rage quit a chair? Should I do last kiss, but sing Where Oh Where Can My Tony Be? I actually see him in the waiting room now, but I don't. Well, I see him loading, but I don't see his face yet. I think it's loading, coming on now. You missed your chance. It's too late. 24 minutes late. You don't even say. What do you say? What am I hoping for? With no explanation, you're never gonna get a real explanation. We will never know. We will never know what happened. None of us will ever know why he was not here at the beginning of the show. So I think we can just assume. I mean, technically he's still not here. I'm waiting until I see his image Let me. You're not. I don't even see you. You're not there. He's not there. I don't see your picture. I seen your picture today. You trying to like call in and just do voice? That's so lame. No, you gotta be on video. I think that should be the thing. I can't just hear you. I better not fall asleep before memes. I am, let me in. I don't see you. Do you see Tony? He's muted and you can't see him. I'm gonna boot him and then I'm kicking him from the studio and then come back. I kicked him out and then you see him? Give him a second. Nah, he wasn't loading. He wasn't loading. That is the view from his underwear. He's trying. I kicked him out, and then he might not come back. He might not come back. I kicked him out as a form of refresh. Sorry, he did apologize in Twitter message. Okay, apology accepted if you're watching. Let him load more. All right, now he's loading again. Let's see here. I thought I saw him for a second, but it's still like gray or whatever. All right.
Can you hear me?
Can you
hear me?
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Yeah, I don't see you.
All right, here we go. All right, we're here.
Dude, that's not you.
What do you mean?
Where's Tony?
I am Tony. Says it
All
right
right,
there.
Where's Tony?
Right there, Tony Peck.
All right, I'm gonna. It's nice to meet you, sir. But I'm gonna
Nice to
boot you
meet you
out,
too. Well,
and then when
good to see
Tony
you
gets
again.
in, I'm gonna bring him in.
Are we gonna
All
go
right.
clothes shopping?
No, we're not. All right. Oh my god. How much is that guy being compensated? Is that an AI, Tony? You guys never learn. Keep him on. No, I can't even. Wow, racist much. Yes. Yes, I'm racist much. We can get into memes. Which race am I racist against? That's Tony. I'm kicking fake Tony from the stream. When was the last time I had Tony on? A year ago? And he's so banned. Not banned. He's on this extended probation. Double non-secret probation. He's on double non-secret probation. Double non-secret probation. He fell for the old clothes shopping trick. P. Diddy tried that with 50 cents. I thought it was like some kind of AI Tony at first, honestly. I'm like, is that AI Tony? Did he make himself like black for the stream or something? Black AI? It's not blackface. What do you call it? Like, I don't know. It's like AI effects. Double probation. Yeah, he's on double probation. That was his dad. I know his dad's black or whatever. Why does Adam hate black people? He auto-bans them. Auto-bans. Okay, Black fake Tony is back in the waiting room, but I'm gonna kick him out again. I'm gonna keep kicking him out. I'm kicking him out. This is war now. This is not what I didn't sign up for this. I signed up for Tony to be on here, not answer any of my questions, for us not to learn anything about him, to laugh at some meme. I'm gonna get into memes actually. You guys want me on? I don't anymore. I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm over it. How do I change the URL for the invite? Can you block people from your what do you call it? Waiting room? I need to block people from the waiting room. Yeah, some of them. They can all leave. If you're disappointed, leave. Alright, I guess I'm gonna get into memes. I suppose. Maybe guitar later. I was just gonna jam and kill some time before White Tony joins, but I guess that's not to be a thing. All right, we're gonna go back to the podcast voice guy, whatever. Testing. Now I have an irrational. Well, that fellow, fake Black Tony, he went along for the elaborate performance art. So I don't feel bad for that guy either. Fuck him too. Fuck both of y'all. No, I'm not surprised. I don't hold this against Tony. I don't hold this against anyone. This experience so far. I stand with Black Tony. I don't hold it against anyone, but it's like a handicap match. It's like 1-on-2. Where's my weed? Maybe I need to take a hit because it's been a long time coming. No doubt they were both forking. Oh, you think that Black Tony and White Tony are having some kind of relations? You think they're in the same physical space, huh? That's interesting. Didn't match the cartoon thumbnail. I thought it was AI Tony. I almost got had in that way. I was like, oh, Tony got some kind of like effect, some real-time effect going, because technology these days is wild what you can do. Black Tony. Black Tony. Black Tony. Black Tony. How does this help Tony by this will be memorable. Remember, Tony did this one. The 13 of us here will remember that one time Tony did that one thing where he had to, I need some new friends. All right. Tony erased all the goodwill. All the goodwill has been erased. That's not true. TLM, Tony Lives Matter. BLTM, bacon, lettuce, tomato matters. Is it BLTM? Black Lives, BTLM, Black Tony's Lives Matter. Black Tony's Lives Matter, or Tony's Lives Matter, or all Tony's matter. ATM. I'll forget it tomorrow. I already forgot. I will remember when it's glorious. It's the little things, I guess, Mr. T in life here. All right. Should I message Tony? Do you want to come on or not? Do you want to come on or not? Because I feel like, I don't know. I was kind of looking forward to, I don't know. It's like when you go to the roller coaster, you go on to the amusement park, and one of your favorite rides is, or a ride that you wanted to try, or a ride that you hadn't been on in a while, then it wasn't open or something like that because they were fixing it because it's a retarded ride too. And then they tried to substitute a different version. Black Tony, most likely cooler. That is for sure. He looked cooler. You guys saw what he looked like. He looked like a cool black guy. That didn't look like Tony, like some twink from the 70s or something. I'm entertaining myself. You don't need to make this any gayer than it already is. I don't. Is that what are we making gay? Hold on, I have to light myself on fire. All right. Well, we're gonna get into memes. We're gonna light ourselves on fire. We'll what are we doing? Doing a bunch of things. Who sends someone else? Is that like the fake Jim Carrey? At least the Jim Carrey, fake Jim Carrey looked close to him. That was Pimp Daddy Tony. Kiss the ring finger. Pimp Tony. Tony paid that guy some money to do that. He just paid him like $20 probably. That was like a $20 job, you think? Here's what I need you to do. I need you to click this link and just pretend you're me. I'll give you a script. Just read these lines and just stay on as long as possible. Just stay on as long as possible. And for every minute you stay on, I'll give you another whatever. Send you, I don't know. Do you think Tony paid that guy, or is just a friend? He says they're fellow performance artists. I don't know. They're in a Facebook group. Performance artists on Facebook. Do you promise to uphold the rules of this group, like ran by boomers? Performance arts group on Facebook. Why don't you ask him? He's not here. Tony needs to come join here and explain to. Should I not tweet, but post Tony's? I mean, you guys know his Twitter and have ways to reach out to him. So you guys can message him and tell him to join. I hope he paid a healthy sum of money for. Oh, we paid him a healthy sum of money for that bit. So worth it. All right, we're gonna do memes. Bring black Tony back. Bring black Tony back. Bring black Tony back. Bring black Tony back. Dude, I'll bring that guy on next week, but as himself, or at least as like with expecting him. But I'll book that person knowing that it's going to be that person. Yeah, yes. He's on probation too. Black Tony certainly on probation, but there's a chance. I'll put it this way. I'm going to address the camera. I rarely look. No, I need to look at the camera. Eye contact. No, the Black Tony will be invited on this show before the actual Tony is at a future date. Now, the actual Tony, White Tony, messages me or actually does like pop in and I see him. Then maybe we'll let him in. We'll probably let him in, but I mean, more than probably. What are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? He will infect you with his blackness. I'm hoping to get infected with his no. Why don't you like Tony Adams? There was a Jets player named Tony Adams. That's not really related. Why don't you like Tony Adams? See, Paul, this is a meme word that I use, but like there's a certain juxtaposition of your comment here that I can only read as heavy sarcasm because he's trying to give me reasons to not like him. Fun is subjective, Courtney. That's true. How are you going to invite Black Tony on? You don't even know who he is. Well, he would have to reach out to me. That's true. How do I? And I couldn't rely on White Tony to connect me to Black Tony because he'll connect me to like fucking probably some other black guy. I don't know. He won't give me. You'll never get like that. The Black Tony from tonight was probably be gone into the ether or whatever. So we can not. I wouldn't expect to see that guy again. You get basically. I'm saying you get a third person, some other person. Yeah, we're gonna do memes. Memes are up. I just need to share, but we keep talking about this because we're trying to figure out what's going on. And okay, truth be told, we can. Not truth be told, but part of me is like, maybe Tony will pop into the waiting room and then he'll be there and then we'll have our stream okay. I was looking forward to connecting on a deeper level, not too deep, but deeper. Like to get to know someone, even though I wouldn't, but our shared fun experience would bring us closer together. Why won't it share these memes? 10 times a try. There it is. I am not a robot. That was never going to happen. Yeah. But I was looking forward to it not happening. I was looking forward, Paul, to the process of having Tony on and not getting to learn a thing about him or connect with him on even a slightly deeper level. All right. I'm not a robot. That's pretty good. This is almost kind of wholesome. But creative, timely, not bad. Solid start. Probably not going to win best meme, but good meme nonetheless. Where am I here? Two blondes walk into a bar. Claim your memes if you posted these, if you share them in my Discord, or tweeted them to me or DM'd them to me or whatever the case may be. Tell me if you stole this meme and then shared it with me. Two blondes walk into a bar. Yeah, it's pretty good. They look resilient. They look resilient though. Like I'm not worried about them. They look like, oh, that's gonna hurt, but you know that they put some ice on it, and they got like that was a Lounge Singer called it Dick Sword first, and I didn't know what he was talking about, and now I'm calling it that too, at least sometimes. Yeah, two blondes walk into a bar. Would you got to type Wood X2 or is this the same person? Did they? Is this you don't even know if it's I mean, they look like sisters, I think. Anyway, two blondes walk into a bar. So I explained the meme. It looks like Courtney and FOMO. Maybe. X2. All right. Redo the meme. Photoshop it in. Photoshop I'm not gonna do face swaps, but have at it. Have at it, internets. Remember Ice Cube? This is him now. Feel old yet? Now, I may have shared this on my whenever I first started sharing memes on this show, because this is not a new meme. I assume a high percentage of you all have seen this, but I can't confirm that I've shared this before. And the fact that I can't confirm that if I've shared this before, it means like, okay, let's just do our due diligence and share this fucking retarded old Ice Cube meme. Remember Ice Cube? This is him now. Feel old yet? This is a classic meme. Courtney and Forest Mommy. Wood X2. All right, calm down, chat. Calm down. Keep you hold your not hold your horses. I don't know what's the phrase? Hold your horniness. Hold your horniness. That's not gonna work. Do I need to explain this meme to you guys? It's not explain the meme, it's analyze the meme. But sometimes when I explain a meme, I'm explaining it to myself. But I'm pretty transparent about memes I like on some level, but don't totally understand or need further explanation. So I'll be honest if I need your help. Hold your anuses. It was at this moment Louis realized why Rob bought him lunch every day for the past 2 years. Is this real? I think this is real. I don't think this is an art of juxtaposition. Yeah. There was a juxtaposition of where did Courtney's comment go? The one that my juxtaposition thought. Not the tone. Why don't you like that was the why don't you like Tony Adam? Like now consider the juxtaposition of this evening and that question. Which I don't actually dislike Tony. I just think he's like I guess maybe he's a little bit ill in the head. He's a little mentally. He's more. He's more unusual than even I had foreseen. He doubles down on how unusual he wants to come across. This is a pretty good meme. I think it's real. Is this real? Is Lounge Singer here? Lounge Singer. Is this a fake photo? What is this? I mean, their guns are drawn like they're in conflict in some kind of violent conflict. So I think this is this could I doubt it's gonna make the top 4, but I'm not saying no. Really, I think so what that he's doubling down on being a weirdo. Whatever I said. One of you guys sent me this. I forget who sent this. Let her go. If she loves you, she'll come back. This is more on the dark side. I guess her expression makes it kind of funny. I don't know. She's almost, and I don't use this term a lot, and she's not bad looking, but she's not like a 10, but she's not like a 1. So I guess you would, as the kids would say, she's kind of like, dare I say, mid, which kind of makes it funny. And her expression is kind of mid as well. It's like not happy. She's not like, I'm scared, and she's not like, I'm super happy to die either. She's like, hey, I don't know. It's weird. This is a weird one. On the dark side. She has a 69% chance of survival. I'm overanalyzing this. And that guy doesn't look like a Xavier either. He looks like some other ethnicity. He looks like more he could be Middle Eastern. He looks more like a Saddam, to be honest with you. But that would give, if it was Saddam, it would give it. Although Saddam isn't the person dropping her per se. There's a lot going on here. What is this one? George is getting a little too curious. Was this another saw sense sent to me? Yeah, I don't know. It's curious. George is practicing black magic or something here and looking. See that I'll use the J word again. The juxtaposition of the monkey's happy expression with the satanic ritualistic dark. Curious George is a children's lighthearted thing. So anyway, Ouija board, Ouija. I don't mess with any of this stuff. You kids stay in school. No, don't go to school either. I don't know. I don't have the answers. All right, maybe try black magic. Maybe it'll work for dear pussies. Calling someone pussy a pussy is not a reference to a certain part of a woman's anatomy. It's short for, how do you actually say this word? Pusillanimous. How do you say that word? I'm gonna look it up. Oh, I'm gonna look it up. How do you say this? Pentatonic scale. We can get into that too. How do you say this word? Pentatonic scale is everything. It kind of trips me out, actually, that pentatonic scale also has five points, like this, like the Satan thing, and then like the pentagon. There's like bad associations with that penta, but there's probably not all bad. It just means 5. It doesn't mean evil. Is 5 an evil number? I'm not into any of this numerology stuff. Numbers are gay. No, numbers are cool. Some of them. What's your favorite number? 42069. All right, let's hear it. Pusillanimous. It said pusillanimous on Merriam-Webster. I want to go to another site and play it somewhere else. What is that? Pusillanimous. Pusillanimous. Pusey. Don't be a pusey. You don't be pusillanimous. I'm talking about this meme still, even though I had the wrong one up. Hold on, let me produce a show while I'm doing it here. Showing a lack of courage at pusillanimous. You guys hear that? The fire engines or something? Something's going on out there. Watch out for trains. Watch out for planes. I messed up my joke. Should I go out there? Should I go out there? Should I go out there and when I see fire trucks go by, just fucking yell at them and be like, watch out for planes. Watch out for planes. I'm fired from the internet. Can I fire myself from the internet? All right. I need to show you my whole face for that. Today on the news, pusillanimous is pronounced pusillanimous. 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 All right, the meme doesn't really work. It's pusillanimous or whatever. What did he say? I forgot it already. They both said the same thing though. Both internet websites. Pusillanimous. Stop being a pusey. Stop being such a pusillanimous. All right, we gotta move on from this. Yes. Oh, I think good night, Mr. Thompson. Like my joke. Going out there and yelling at all the firemen. Fucking watch out for planes. Watch out for fucking spaceship too while you're out there. Don't crash into UFOs. I don't know if this is real or not. Don't tell me about wind again. 12 weather authority tomorrow. Trash can wind meter. Lid flipped open, tipped over into the neighbor's yard, down the street. I've lost my trash can. This is pretty good. I mean, I'm hoping something like this is real. This could be just like satirical. I mean, this is more useful, way more useful than you're talking about Yeah, I was gonna ask as far as I'm referring to. See, I'm creating an interactive narrative experience by flashing these two. You know, see what I'm doing here? Anyway. No, she has good energy. Should I meet her? Lady from the meme. She's not real. Nothing is real. The meme is fake. Everything is fake. Are you real? Tony's not real. He sends me a non-real Tony. It's hard to find any real authenticity in this universe. You know what I'm saying? Nothing is real. Some things are real. Pusillanimous. This is a good judge for how windy it is, though. For real. I hope this is real. Find out. Someone find out. Dr. Stormy Tits. That was for like a weather lady. What was the question on Quiplash? Name a attractive weather lady or something. Doctor. Why did I say that? He's collecting parts for his spaceship so he can go to outer space. Did I forget to put on back my? Oh, I have a cancellation back on. Yeah, this is wholesome meme for a spaceship so he can go back to outer space. Screen crap. If I was still doing screen craps. No, this is pretty good. He's actually carrying little pieces of whatever. Look at this guy. Yeah, this is no, this is good. Cute meme. Maybe you'll make it. There. Rip. I love this one. This is probably gonna make it. Ripping the fishnets off my slutty little oranges. This is making the top 4. I'm telling you. So consider a spot taken. I don't know. Have you guys seen this before? Has anyone seen this meme before? Because I have not seen this until recently. Have any of you guys seen this meme before? Have you guys seen this one before? This is a. Where did I see this? I think somebody's Discord or something. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. When you tell the ladies you drive a Mercedes, dude, these cars are expensive. These vehicles. How much does this cost? This vehicle to purchase like $100,000 or more, less, more than that? I don't know anything. How much does a van like this cost? A Mercedes van that's this big. I mean, it's got to have some kind of engine in it. That what kind of engine is in here? It's got to move this big thing. $250K. Holy shit! That's what this costs. Jesus, that's expensive for. I don't know. Everything's expensive. Everything's expensive these days. Are you on a lag? What's up, Mr. Isabella Live? There you go. Show the comment, the corresponding comment. $250K. Damn. 85K and up. That's what I figured. 85 to 250. Wide range, I guess. They don't give these away. But yeah, the person who's driving it probably does not own the vehicle as well. So there's that too. Oh, well. Anyway. I just remember telling her she should calm down, and I woke up here. Well, this person made it to heaven, so that's good for this guy. But it means he's dead. I do like the telling the women to calm down. That's a genre in itself. That's a whole genre of memes in itself. Today in the news, man, another calm down, telling the wife to calm down meme has been released. Today on the news, we have memes. Now, I like the calm down memes. They're funny. Women be this. I like when comedy used to be fun before we all started like hating each other, even more than we used to. I used to be like, oh, women be this way and men be this way. Ha, 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 ha. And I used to be like, oh, black people be this way and white people this way. And then we started to burn down the cities. But we did that too. There was like others. I don't know. Anyway. Oh my God, I got distracted. I missed Tony. Not Exactly. JC, I don't know if the chat wants to explain it to you. I'm talking, so I should probably, and on a show right now that you're watching, so I should probably explain to catch JC up to what happened. Yeah, that was my evil laugh. I don't know. I have a few different laughs. No, you didn't miss Tony. He was 5 minutes late, and then it said Tony in the chat, but it was this black person who was not Tony. And then my brain's like, did Tony have an AI black person filter on, like the black face of AI on? And then I brought on the black Tony for like maybe 8 seconds, and I'm like, I'm not doing this. And then I booted out Black Tony, and then Black Tony tried to come back into the waiting room, and he looked very friendly, looked very nice. And I might have Black Tony on again at some point, but for now, I did boot out Black Tony, and I'm still hopeful White Tony will join us at some point. So that's the long and the short. I have no idea if you were able to follow any of that. Were you able to follow any of that? I guess this whole experience is becomes funnier as I get from like here to here. No, it was always funny. It's so stupid. It's Tony is just so, it's very ridiculous. Like he would okay. Tony would rather do all of that than actually just like join the show and just like even just act weird. Just do, even just, it's not weird enough for him to just be, it's not weird enough for him to be weird just on the show as himself. He tried to send someone else on, I don't know. And he seems to be writing it through. I'm not going to be streaming for 5 hours, but he's going to pop in on hour 4 for 45 minutes and be like, hey, I tried to blah, blah, blah. You know, I don't know. Classic Tony moment. Yeah, I guess that, yeah, I explained it well. A good recap and analysis. I'm sure there was definitely some analysis in there, for sure. Recap, yeah, definitely a crap show. I don't know, but part of me is a little sad, you know, because I was looking forward to having Tony on. We were going to look at memes. We were going to look at clothes, maybe. We were going to play songs. We were going to talk about our day. We were going to, what else were we going to do? I forgot. Jackbox. The only reason he did this is for what is happening right now. He's getting a kick out of us hearing his name every 5 seconds. Yeah, I think that's the most likely scenario. Yeah. Damn, he hurt Choit bad. A little bit. Yeah. Yeah, I think Paul's good psychoanalysis person. Paul, you are smart AF. As I could see, like you were like you know, military and all this shit. I see my brain works, yeah. But I mean I assume that too. I mean I assume he's watching. I mean I have to assume Tony's watching right now because you know he's crazy. All right. Let's continue with memes. Did you hear what's going on in the Middle East? My rent is $3,000 and I'm working 6 jobs and I don't give a fuck. I think there's something to this. I think this meme, this meme is capturing the pulse a little bit, you know. So you know, anyway. What if Tony was the coolest black dude? What's the phrase? If you let them go, they'll come back to you or something? Like the woman on the building. What do you call them? If she loves you, she'll come back or something. How does that go? So if there's love between me and Black Tony, platonic podcast live stream conversation type love, he'll return. I miss getting high right now. Oh yeah, you're on a break or something. That's cool. All right, where are we? We can move on from this, but this is a good solid meme, sign of the times. The ranch I want and the ranch I couldn't afford. I mean, I didn't, you know, this is not going to win. It's not going to necessarily be an award-winning meme, but again, just very solid meme. And, you know, one can criticize this for not being the greatest meme of all time, but you didn't make it. I didn't make it. Somebody took the time to make that. And this meme looks good. You know, it's got your traditional meme font to it. You got minimal words, but you got a few. The images look very organic, natural. You know, even both images, the top and I don't know, it's very clean. It's a clean meme. Cleanmemes.com. Find someone that looks at you like Bill Clinton looks at his Epstein Island memories. He looks happy. Is this really what him looking at what he's like being accused of or whatever when they were brought to Congress or something? Yeah, even the worst ranch is pretty good. She, I don't even like ranch. I guess I kind of like it. It's just not my favorite. It's not my because it's not the healthiest, and it's not worth the calories and the unhealthiness. There's you can find something that tastes better, that's healthier, or is slightly less healthy. Even like, you know, I'd give me fucking like mayo or something. Give me some garlic aioli or something. All right, where are we? Find someone that looks at you like Bill Clinton looks at his Epstein Island memories. He's still alive, right, Bill Clinton? Because he's not probably going to last too much longer. Am I allowed to say that out loud? It's okay. He can handle it. And then we told them no new wars. That's Trump, right? And that's Vance, and that's Hegseth. What's his job? He's just one of these asshole guys. That's my political analysis. One of these asshole guys in the administration, Secretary of War. Now, that just sounds like an asshole. You have to, you have to. He likes Trump likes to get people out of central casting. So this looks like somebody who would be the asshole who's the Secretary of War. That wasn't even a thing before Trump. It used to be called Defense, or they changed it, or they added a department to it. This is all stupid. War's dumb. I don't like it. Anyway, where are we? What is he going to kill himself? You talking about Bill Clinton? Not that I heard. This was on Luke Rudkowski. We Are Change's Instagram. I think he's selling these. The Matrix. You Are Here. The Terminator. Idiocracy. I'm probably somewhere over here. I don't know. I'm on another planet. No. Ours is where we are. Maybe a little bit. Seems like it. Actually, they changed it to defense after it was originally the Department of Right. It was originally the Department of War. Then they changed it to defense after World War II. And Trump's like, that's some pusillanimous. That's pusillanimous to do that. Pusillanimous to do that. So he's like, nah, we're gonna be war again. He's like, if we're gonna, I mean, maybe you should respect it because he's starting war. So fucking might as well call them war. Teacher, no eating in class. Kids in the back. This is pretty good. I like this meme. This guy's got what do you call that? Was that brandy or something? And then this person's got making a meat steak. Was that a fresh slow? I don't even know what you call. Oh shit! I don't know. Wow, shit! What is he doing? Oh Jesus! What has he got down there? Sorvino. Packing a joint or something, or cigarette. I don't know. This is cool. I remember eating in I remember eating in class and not really being an issue. Did I eat in class? What did I eat in class? Did I have probably I probably had snacks. I'm sure I ate. If I was hungry, I ate. Can't be like making too much noise with the rustling plastic bags and shit. Goodfellas memes. Back to back Goodfellas memes. Right. Nice. Nice. That's from Goodfellas, the quote. There's that long scene where he's talking about all the cooking, right? Anyway, no longer running from my problems. I'm now in a full sprint. Good meme. Good meme. Okay. Solid. Solid meme. We can keep the train moving along here. East County folks fighting off the Iranian drone swarms. Now, where is East County? I guess that's a county in California by me or something. Where is this? East County, San Diego. What was that? What is DS? East County, San Diego. Oh yeah, I see. Where I see. This is like that's like meth people, maybe. Although these people, most meth people are skinny, right? They're fat meth people. How does it work? East County, that's like that's more inland, but I don't know if you guys are familiar. I never really heard of these towns, and I don't think I've been to any of them. Was I ever in Spring Valley and La Mesa? Maybe I did stay out there. I was out there. That's not too far from the university. I don't think this is. I don't know. Either way. Anyway, don't mess with white trash. Is what we're saying. We be throwing shit at the drones. Y'all acting crazy. First of all, I'm not acting. Have I shared this? This may have been. I have. There's been a few kangaroo memes. This is definitely not the first Is that a kangaroo? Meme that I've shared. So, but I don't know if it was this one in particular. But these are some weird ass animals. These kangaroos trip me out. I think I'm afraid of kangaroos. I mean, am I? I've never really seen. I don't know. They like stand up. What did they? They look like reindeer who went to prison and became jacked. That was a meme. That was there. That was one kangaroo meme. Remember that kangaroo meme? Those big ones are wild. They're reindeer. They're deer. They're reindeer. They're deer who went to jail and became jacked. Smaller ones, I think, are a nuisance, and they hop around and they punch you. What kind of weird animal is this? They remind us of ourselves. They're mammals, so they're probably smart. Don't fuck with a kangaroo. How come we don't have them here? Marsupials. How come we don't have them? You never seen a kangaroo in fucking Brooklyn or anything like that. What if it had antlers like deer? Yeah, they gotta put them on. My pet kangaroo. I'm gonna Forest Mommy. You are a woman of the forest. You are a great representative of all of God's creatures. So you should have, and you hate the government, and the government should not stand in your way towards having a pet kangaroo domesticated or just like outside on your property, whatever, like hanging in the neighborhood. So what I'm saying is you can during the holidays, you put their antlers on. Where are we? I just wanted to read. What was JC's comment here? Kangaroos taught us the real monsters are human. That's deep, I think, if I'm understanding. A guy on Twitter said he would get a kangaroo skull and put antlers on it. Well, that's not as fun as having a picture on your Christmas card of your pet kangaroo with cute antlers. Killing the kangaroo and having its skull, that's kind of mean. Do they taste good? What does a kangaroo meat taste like? You probably can't eat a kill is that even allowed to kill kangaroos? And you're hot as fuck. I think that's comments for Forest Mommy. He was impressed by my stag heed, Ernie. I think that's a horse. JC is Tiger King. Yes. Yeah, they eat them. They eat them. They eat the kangaroos. They're not endangered. You're hot, Forest Mommy. Correct. Just making sure. Lindsey Graham, war and cock helping South Carolina. I mean, this is kind of obligatory. Anybody could have made this meme, but you didn't. I didn't. Somebody took the time to make this, so they should be rewarded for their efforts. Because you can't. I'm a very inclusive person, despite accusations of of that I'm racist and homophobic. That's mostly Lounge Zinger accusing me of these things. But I like to accuse. I like to lambaste. Is it lambast? Is that the right word? To the powerful, the oligarchs who rule over us. I don't take great pleasure in attacking other fellow humans and with exclusivity or what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. Anyway, Lindsey Graham sucks is the point. What's up, Mr. Reserved? What's up, Phil? What's up, Still? Hey, Still. Hey, Still Reserved. Phil Reserved and Still Reserved. This is kind of wholesome, I guess. This was like meme number 29 or 30, not gonna lie. But it made it in. It's artistic, it's creative, you know, it's as I've mentioned from time to time, anything that's an image is possibly can make it into a meme. Like even just a fucking picture on my fucking phone could be like, oh, I'm gonna put that in a picture of Shea Stadium in the 70s, someone's artwork, you know. So just certain things. Obviously, last week I think we had a winner or a top 4 that was not even a meme necessarily. It was I mean, I made it technically because it was a screen crap of a video. So memes, so you know, generous definition of what can be a meme. Anyway, this is pretty cool. Moving on. I learned from the mistakes of people who take my advice. That's good. That's I like that. I wish I would have made that come up with this. That's cool. Smart people. Oh, our babies is saying his first word. Woof. Woof, 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 woof. He knows all the words. Wholesome meme. Dude, I'm driving home from work and the cop has a $100,000 Mustang. Who decides on which cop gets a cool car? The taxpayer. The taxpayer. No, we don't decide. We pay for it. That's something different. I don't know. That's stupid. Can I ask him, pull him over and be like, get a shittier car and give me my money back? That's what you say. Say, who are you to be having this car on my dime? Fucking, let's go sell the car right now. I know a guy who's open late, whatever. He gets the cash and he gives you, you know, I don't know, fucking, he's got to give you at least, because you initiated the whole process, so he should give you at least like $3,000 or something for your troubles. I am not good at reality. All right, where are we? This is a wholesome meme. I don't know if you guys like this one. It's kind of fun. Something different. Something a little different, you know. How many Epstein memes do we need to look at? How many Donald Trump memes do we need? Okay. Let's keep it moving along here. All right, let's settle this once and for all. What color folder is math? Now, this meme made it in because someone else posted this. Was it JC? Did you post this? What color is the Mustang? What color is the Mustang? What Mustang? Oh, shit. What Mustang? Math is orange. Anyway, yeah, I like the interactive aspect of this. I don't think I really had colors for classes. I don't think I remember thinking that way. I think it's whatever folder I fucking had still. I don't know. Is that a thing? Colors for classes? Which was there a Mustang meme? Pusillanimous. Pusillanimous. Blue social studies. I could see it. Green science. I kind of see that. That sounds right. Forest Mommy, you're not always, you're mostly right. You're right about this. All right, let's move on. We can move on. I barely carried a pencil, let alone created multiple colored folders. African American folders, we call them now in current year. Okay, I'm funny. No, I was asking the same about, I was asking still about the reserve, about the Mustang. I don't know. I'm retarded. Afro Man suffers PETA backlash after making a pig cry. So I guess he was the SWAT team came into his house or some shit. Correct me if I'm wrong. He was pusillanimous in a sentence now. So he they raided his home and they were in the without proper whatever. They raided his home unjustly, and then he doxed them all by saying their names in his songs. And this is like a big case. Is this at the Supreme Court or something? Is some kind of I haven't followed in great details, but he's like a big free speech advocate now. He's the new libertarian candidate, is he not? He's going to run for? He should be the LP candidate. He could win. Would Afro Man be the LP candidate? Just got to teach. He won. He won his case, right? At the Supreme Court. He needs to. He could be the LP president. Did you see him in DC, Adam? I think so. I think wasn't he there one of the times I was there? Did he do a show or a talk? My mind is blanking. I probably got high with him, and neither of us remembers being there. I remember, his because I got high and all that stuff. Prevails in defamation lawsuit. I mean, I really haven't read all that much about the case. When it filed by sheriff's deputies. Yeah, F those piggies. The case sparked conversations around the constitutional right to free speech and limits a parody, which Afro Man noted in an Instagram video after he emerged victorious, stating, "We did in America, freedom of speech, right on." The songs are bangers too. Dude, I seen that video of Afro Man playing guitar and doing like what do you call it, like the crip walk or whatever. Like that is the most badass thing on the internet. I'll never be able to achieve that level of what do you call it? I guess smoothness, or just being it's beyond smoothness. It's otherworldly. It's transcendent. This Afro Man is a transcendent human being. Just because of his music alone, forget about all this other fucking court cases and drama and free speech activism, whether it's intended to be activism or not. Study up. I'll be requesting them a lot on Friday. Oh, Afro Man songs. Yeah, I gotta dig in. I don't study up. I could. This is funny. Should I do this? I've been using this as a water bottle for a month now. I kind of love the judging eyes it gets me at the gym. It's not pusillanimous. Pusillanimous. That means not having courage. It means pusy. Pusy cat. It means you're being a scared little pusy cat. Oh, I guess it makes sense that I'm here at this moment in time. If you would have told me X years ago, this is where you're going to be at this moment in time, I would have been probably a little disappointed, but I've been like, oh, that makes sense. Anyway, I'll try not to have an existential crisis in the middle of the show. Is that not ideal time for it? I always plan to have the existential crisis after the show, but I guess I just get hungry and I have a snack instead of an existential crisis. Oh, so Lemon Pound Cake cop was pusillanimous. Oh, the guy who was hiding behind the fat cop? Is that what you're referring to? It was a civil lawsuit. It was a big deal because it sets the precedent that government officials can't sue citizens civilly for criticizing them in an official capacity. Dude, this is a win for memes. No, thank you for the explanations. Yeah, all those cops are pusillanimous, trying to sue a great artist like Mr. Afroman. Is he on? Send him the link. He's a black guy I'll have on. That didn't come out right. You guys know what I mean. And I would have fake Black Tony on again. All right. Potentially. What they want you to think a patriot looks like, what a patriot actually looks like. I figure we ride the wave of at least. I think that's my only other Afro Man meme. I didn't want to have like 12 Afro Man memes about this case that I don't really know anything about. That I assume he's on the. There's only so many. Oh my God, I saw. Yeah, what the fuck? How are they gonna sue him for making a song about something they did? Because they're professional gaslighters, but beyond that, these people like this, they gaslighting comes natural to them, so they're able to like convince themselves of their own bullshit. I don't know. People are weird. Up is down and down is up, and it's a weird world. Afro Man for president. That's what I was saying. What's up, Adam Jones, by the way? I was saying he should be the LP candidate, right? Don't you think he should be the LP candidate? And was he at, Forrest Mommy mentioned, but was he at DC when we were there? Did he do a speech? Did he do a debate? Did he perform? Did we see him? I don't know. Did I see him in college? I have me and Afro Man probably are best friends, and because we smoke so much together, we don't even remember if it actually happened or not. But if anyone's out there can refresh me if I have any Afro Man. Did I ever see him live? Maybe at Syracuse or in DC or something. He performed. I met him there. He was like hanging around. He was like walking around. I think he wasn't like, he was very available. Was Adam there? Adam, we were both there at the convention. What's up, Q? Tony's not here. Q, tell Tony to show up. He sent some random black guy. It's not really even, doesn't even matter that he's black. It's not even really that makes it a little slightly funnier. But the point is that Tony never showed up and he was supposed to be here. From what I understand, how the booking of a guest works. When you say, do you want to join me on my live stream or my show recording, whatever it is? And then they say yes. And you say, this is when it's going to be on this date and this time. And then you send them the link. You guys know about the link, how the link thing works. And then the person clicks the link and then they show up and you let them onto your live stream and you have a virtual convert. I didn't go to that crap. I tried to get Forrest Mommy to join. I tried, Adam Jones. We got to get the Mises Caucus to, we got to get Forrest Mommy. The only way to get Forrest Mommy to, your best chance to get Forrest Mommy to do things like show up places is for money, for jobs, for work, for speaking engagements, for Forrest Mommy type engagements. I mean, Forrest Mommy might join you on vacation or something on your trips, or we met in Vegas and things like that, and that worked out. That was cool. But otherwise, like, if you got to book Forrest Mommy and compensate her, you can't just be like, show up to Libertarian Convention, because it's part of I think part of us even regretted going a little bit just because of the outcome and because I don't know, because of steeping feelings of black pilledness. Thanks, Adam. You should be my PR. Sounds good. Whatever you need. Now we can move on from this meme. Damn, you even put your thumb on the nail. If you want to beat up Tony, like they'll beat up the white girl in the profile pic. I think I understand some of this comment, but no. What's ironic? What's ironic is that Tony helped me make the thumbnail because my thumb guy was I couldn't get a hold. I don't know. Couldn't get a hold of my thumb guy. Couldn't get it. He's anyway. So Tony volunteered to help with the thumbnail. So he was being a perfect gentleman, a perfect saint, a very helpful podcast guest, a very helpful booked podcast guest throughout the previous days and week or whatever. So, everything was lined up to have as normal as it can be when it's an appearance by Tony on your live stream. But he never showed up as himself. So what can I do? I don't want to talk to the stranger. No, we weren't going to do that. No. Some other people might, but I didn't want to. I made a choice. I made a quick decision. I roll with it. You know, I would have considered talking to Black Tony if I had like no other memes and there was no Jackbox and I don't love playing guitar and just and there was enough to talk about with you guys in the chat about what had happened already. So that was kind of that's kind of content in itself, talking about how weird Tony is. As we know, he's probably may or may not be still listening, probably is, or watching. So I don't know. I felt like I had other things to do. And I'm not, I'll repeat, I'm not shutting the door on bringing Black Tony on again in the future if he wants to reach out and explain what the hell happened or something. Anyway, we can move on to the next memes. I think we're almost done with the memes. All right, where are we? Testes. This sexually confuses me. No, I mean, I guess this is kind of profound, and somebody had to make this, so you know, she's doing more. She's more into the war now, and the mustache fellow John Bolton, he liked the war. I break it down very simply. This is my political analysis. I'm not surprised by that. From the back or from other angles too? What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? Well, I mean, that's a good question. I think that's a good question. I try not to be. I'm not as perverted as the chat. Certainly, I'm average amount of perversions 360. I know. See, I know you're not. It doesn't dissuade you. The mustache. For me, Paul, she would have to dye the mustache. That's a good joke. I'm funny. I'm like on tonight with the jokes. Not all of them. Some of them. I had some good jokes, but these aren't like stand-up jokes. That's why it's different. You can't just because I have jokes on this stream doesn't mean. Anyway, I think that's the last meme. We'll do a recap, nominate the top 4, and then I'll post it on X or here or something. All right, so I'm not a robot. Terminator. 2 blondes walk into a bar. We'd like that. Ice Cube. This is an old meme. May have shared it before, but for due diligence, I shared it again. Ice Cube turning into water. This was pretty good. This might be real. Fat guy, fat cop protecting skinny cop. This is a dark meme, but solid meme. We understand satire, Adam. I'm explaining it to myself. What else we got here? Satire. George is getting a little too curious. Curious George is performing black magic. I'll use the J word, juxtaposition. You know, cute, Curious George doing some dark things here is funny. Pusillanimous. Still trying to figure out how to say the word, figure out what it means. Stop being a pusy cat. Pusy cats are cool animals. Anyway, I like this. I don't know if it's going to make the top. Pusey should be one in the top 4. Yeah, you guys, this is a straw poll. I ultimately will choose the top 4. I think is how this game works. But comments is considered a broad. It's like almost like a broad straw poll. It's a committee. It's a consideration to the committee. I'll figure out how this officially works. Opinions will be considered. Pusillanimous. So Farce Mommy likes that. I don't know if you guys like the garbage can, cute weather lady garbage can. Be pusillanimous. I like this one, but I don't know if it's real, and I don't know if it's top 4 worthy. But it's a very solid meme, and it works on multiple fronts. Pretty good. I don't even know outer space collecting, so he can go to outer space. I think I'm gonna have to put this in. I think this is a strong contender. How you say that word? Contender. No, I know how to say the word. I'm just trying to say it wrong. I like saying words wrong to the point it starts to sound right, and then I say it wrong on purpose and sound that much more retarded. That's how I'm like a method actor for retardation. When we get to Jackbox, I want everyone to know I won the game last week, so please imagine my crown on the character's head. That's cool. There was like a scoreboard. It does track like the thing if you click on the thing, but that's probably got all memes are real. Memes are real. Otterpick is real. Parents put food in these toys. I mean, I believe that. I guess I don't know. So far, I like otters. What was the other? Did I like any of these so far? Oh, we didn't get very far, huh? Curious George. This is pretty good. I kind of like that too. Otters. Oh, this is in too. Ripping the fishnets off my slutty little oranges. That's in. We got otters. We got fishnets. Maybe this one because I know Forrest Mommy said she likes it. I like Curious George too. Ladies, when you tell me you drive a Mercedes, this car's too nice. The car is too expensive. That's why I guess I asked those questions. I'm like, even though the guy doesn't own the car and it's work, and I get the meme and all that, we all get the meme, but it's kind of it's a nice car even just to drive for work. You know, if you have a job that involves driving, you're driving at least a well-made vehicle, you know, that's made by with these Joymans or whatever. And they run well and stuff. It's made with all the good parts. Team Otter. Honestly, like the weather one too. All cute and sweet memes. What's the weather one? Oh, the garbage can. Yeah, that's a good one too. I just remember telling her she should calm down, and I woke up here. This is another solid of this what I would call the genre memes. The telling the women to calm down. That's like a genre of memes. This was just one that I hadn't seen yet. So Joyman. Do you hear what's going on in the Middle East? My rent is blah 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 blah. This is okay. This is not gonna win. It's like too political. It's almost like too black pilled and tough for a black pilled meme unless it's really dark humor. This is pretty dark. Shit's too real. Okay. The ranch I want, the ranch I can afford. Okay, solid. I don't know if this is gonna be top 4. Find someone that looks like you, that looks at you like Bill Clinton looks at his Epstein memories. Okay, that's solid. I could see myself making something like this. Lol, I have told women to calm down. Yeah, see, you get it. That's like some 90s shit. That's like some 90s stuff. Women be this way, men be this way. Calm down. Don't you tell me to. You have a New York Jew accent. Are you new here? Are you new here? Well, welcome, Mr. Reserved. Welcome to the live stream. I hope you're having a good time. I'm sorry Tony's not here. You probably were expecting him. All right, where are we? Testing 1, 2, 3. And we told them no new wars. I mean, some of these are just like obligatory to. This is the Goodfellas part of the meme, for whatever reason. It's the way things work out. Now, the War Party. This was Luke Rudkowski's t-shirt he's selling on his website. I screen crapped it, so I figure I'll mention Luke, We Are Change, The Matrix, Idiocracy, The Terminator. It's hard to argue with the t-shirt. Here. I'm moving it fast. This is a recap. This is the teacher no eating in class, kids in the back. We're all cooking, eating, and fucking good fellas right here. No longer running from my problems. I'm now in a full sprint. Okay, it's good, but I don't think it's top 4. East County folks fighting off the Iranian drones. Where's East County? Adam Jones, do you know where this is? Who is this? East County, like east of San Diego? Is that white trash or whatever? I don't know. What you up to tonight still? You talking to me? I'm on a live stream apparently. Y'all acting crazy. You're acting crazy. First of all, I'm not acting. This is a weird ass kangaroo. I assume Georgia. But the Iranians are going to attack California. We were told the West Coast. That's why it's got to be East County, San Diego. But that's not that. But that's like by the university. That's kind of like metropolitan. It's not like that. Alaska would not surprise. East County, Alaska. Lindsey Graham, Warren Cock, Helving, South Carolina, and he goes for the war and the cock because he's a gay war monger or Georgia, California. He's a gay warmonger. Monger. Anyway, this is self-explanatory. This is the cool artistic photo of music notes fencing. Probably not going to win. I learn from the mistakes of people who take my advice. Solid. Fuck. Our baby is saying its first word. Woof, 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 woof. He knows all the words. Wholesome, cute meme. I don't know if it's gonna be top 4. This is just an interactive meme, but it's not gonna win. But it's a conversation starter. Something. It's a conversation starter. I'm not sure what. Which meme is this in reference to? Never pick a fight with a kangaroo. They are weird animals, which we was talking about them. Afro man suffers PETA backlash after making a pig cry. Well done. I've been using this as a water bottle for a month now. I kind of love the judging eyes it gets me at the gym. I don't believe it's true. That's the problem with the meme. It's like creative, but the fact that this is probably not, she didn't really do this, that kind of hurts it a little bit. Like, yeah, I could have the thought to do this. I could even have the thought to make and share this meme, but you didn't really do this, and I don't believe that. So that kind of hurts a little bit. What they want you to think a patriot looks like, what a patriot actually looks like. She really did that. This girl specifically. This doesn't even look like a real gym. I don't know. This everything looks fake. Is this artificial intelligently created photography? And then we have the Tulsi meme. All right, so let's see what's in the top 4. Let me write this down. Pull up some kind of documents. DOGUMI. All right. Should I queef quote? Well, I forgot to queef quote memes, but like Tony's not here, but we're still going or something like that. Tag him. Tony, you're not here. You're missing memes. You missed memes. I'll message him. I forgot I could do that too. You missed memes. I'm gonna give him sad emojis. That's how you emotionally blackmail someone, with sad emojis. Where's tear? Cry? Let me search. Cry. Yeah, look at that. Look how sad that you missed memes, and then I had the crying emoji. That looks so sad. I'm wondering myself. I just messaged him directly saying, what'd I say? You missed memes, crying emoji. And the crying with the frown, not the crying with the smiley. Not like crying like touched emotion. Anyway. So what do we like here? I think I like George getting curious, Black Magic, Curious George, Pusillanimous. Let's put it down that for maybe Otter, and then Slutty Oranges. Is that it? Did I just do it? Is there anything else? None of these I don't think are gonna surpass that. I wish I knew, could find it. If you can hunt down this girl and tell me if she did this and prove it, then so I'll push out Pusillanimous. But I think other than that, I think those are the 4 memes. Wow. Garbage can. I mean, some of these are good. I like garbage can meme a lot too. This is dark, but I kind of like this too. I have no problem with the dark humor. Oh, Fat Cop. Did Fat Cop make it? No. We went with what? Curious George, Pusillanimous, Otter, and Fishnets. That's what I'm thinking. All right. That's cool. All right. Actually, I don't know. I forgot one thing about Pusillanimous. It's not Pusillanimous, so it's Pew. You see how it's Pew? Although that makes it kind of funny too. Pusillanimous. So I mean, what do you think? Should we go pusillanimous or not fat cop? Two blondes walk into a bar. I think pusillanimous is still better than those two. Garbage can. Not everyone has garbage cans on the street. Some people just have a dumpster. You throw everything into a dumpster. And I actually do. I have garbage. I have my own garbage cans, mother. All right. All right. Pusillanimous it is. It can be still pew and pusillanimous. It's okay. It still works. It still works. We're gonna go with those four. I'm gonna comment on the threads on wherever I post this nonsense that what do you call it? Stuff about how it's pronounced. Pusillanimous. Okay, so now what I'll do is I suppose let's get Jackbox going. And then while that's going, I could post queef quotes, I could post polls, do all that nonsensical things. ¿Qué es esto? ¿Qué es esto? Perfect. Can you say perfect? Perfect. It's a perfect plan. It's a perfect plan. Where is let me go back to eggs. Let's see if Tony responded. You missed memes, crying face. I don't know if he's seen. It says check mark. That means he's seen a preview. How does the internet work? I don't know. It doesn't matter. He'll see the message when he sees the message. He'll respond when he responds. What are you gonna do? He's banned. He's not banned. He's actually not banned. He's just on, double probation now. Pusillanimous. Oh, I was doing Jackbox. Jackbox Party Pack 3. Launching. Running. Testes. I have to adjust the front wedgie and the back wedgie also soon. For some reason, it's not letting me minimize Jackbox. And then I have to restart it. Oh, everything is such a testes. How do I get this off full screen? Start. Quit. Testes. All right, now we're going to try this again here. Play. Oh, I forgot to put the banner up. I knew I forgot something. I have a banner. Support the show. It worked. I got supported on my Tedeschi trucks. Which one? Just make sure I select the right thing. Support is appreciated. Something. Rumble rants. Yeah, because some people could be on Rumble. Rumble. All right, where's Jackoff box? Donde está? Running. Where is it? There we go. Exit full screen. Exit full screen. There we go. There we go. All right, we're going to get it. I'm working on it. It's happening. Now I'm going to click on Quiplash 2. And I'm going to go to jackbox.tv myself. And I'm going to click play game. My name is 69420 with 69 spelled out. And the room code is UFRP. UFRP. Now I'm going to go back to StreamYard. I'm going to share screen. I'm going to go to window. I'm going to hit share. And you'll be able to see it. And then I'm going to go back to X. Now, first I'm going to go to my meme folder. And I'm going to mark the top 4 memes. Curious George. Pusillanimous. Otters. Oranges. All right. Then we go back to X. And we type Tony couldn't make it. He said, watch me. Should I respond to that? You never showed. No, I'm not going to respond. First, I'm going to quote Queef Jackbox. Playing Jackbox. Tony couldn't make it, but we playing Jackbox. Come on, roll through. Roll through. Tony couldn't make it, but we playing Jackbox. No comma. Roll through. Queef Twoted. And then I want to do another Queef Twote. I guess of the same thing with the meme, top 4 memes. Curious George, and then Pusillanimous, then Otters, and then Slutty Fishnets. Vote for your top favorite. It's not best. This is favorite meme of the night. Poll in replies. And then we have to do a, what do you call it? Subtweet. And we have to create a poll. And the question is, favorite meme? Favorite meme. Choice 1 is Curious George Black Magic. It fucking doesn't fit. Curious George. What are we calling it? Curious George. Where's Carrie? Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, where's Carrie? Don't think, just find Carrie. Dark Magic. We'll say, oh, that's perfect. That works. And then we got to do the second choice is, I'm just going to say pussy. Or I could do puss. How you spell it? Puss, there's 2 I's. Pusillanimous. Who else? Animus equals pussy. Pusillanimous equals pussy, question mark. I'll put a question mark there because of the pronunciation discrepancy. Okay. I gotta add in 7 days to the poll. And then I gotta add another choice to the poll. What's the third meme? Outer space. That's easy. Do I need to? Maybe I don't say pussy in the poll question. I'll just say pusillanimous meme. That's fine. And then I'll say your fourth choice is I'll just say slutty oranges. Slutty oranges. Okay. All right. Curious George Dark Magic. Dark Magic can be lowercase. And then I'll just say, how you say pusillanimous? Pusillanimous. Pusillanimous. I spelled it right. It's 2 L's. It's actually not that hard to spell. Oh, I did spell it wrong. I didn't either. Animus, not animius. Pusillanimous. Will the word anatomy fit in there? Pusillanimous anatomy. I'll just call it that. That's fine. Could I put a emoji in the meme? I could put a cat. Is that cheating? Okay, I'll just all right. We're having fun now. Edit yourself with an asterisks. I just put pusillanimous anatomy and then a cat emoji. Is there an otter space? Do I need to put emojis? I could do some emojis with all. I'll add emojis to this. We'll make it fun. Look at this. There's obvious emojis for all of them. Otter. And I think I have enough room. Oh, Curious Dark Magic. Curious George. Dark Magic is not going to fit a monkey in it. You know? Otter space. Should we start the game probably, huh? Outer space. Slutty oranges. Dark magic. Well, let me put a monkey emoji. Curious George. Oh, Satanic Curious George. Satanic Curious George question mark. And then we can just put the monkey, the like weird monkey. Or not the oh no monkey. I want to fit. There it is. There's no room for Satanic Curious George question mark. Okay. X. All right. Postal. Slutty oranges. Outer space. Pusillanimous anatomy. Satanic Curious George question mark. Okay. Vote for your favorite meme of the night. No exclamation point. All right. Let's start the game. Shit. All right. I'm sorry. Let's do this shit. How do I start the game? Jackbox.tv. Everybody's in. Do 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 do. Pusillanimous. Vote for your favorite meme of the year. Jack off party pack. That's the meme poll. Meme poll. You miss memes, crying face. Prompts are up. Oh, waiting on me. Get rid of the Jews. We need to find a solution. I mean, I guess I'm giving the analysis. Obviously, this is not mine. Hi, I'm back. I dozed off. Did you? Are you any of the? Did you get into the game? Did you sleep? Log in. Did you sleep? Go to jackbox.com. Kanye would be my friend IRL. We would get along. We could make music. I could lay down tracks for him on guitar. Weirdest event for to camp out the night before ASCON 2027 grand opening of Cash Patel's street food. I voted ASCON because it's, it's more personal and it's weirder. Weirders doesn't mean grosser per se. It was during memes before top. Forest Mommy, it's the poll is up on the internet. If you wanted to see what made it, Pusillanimous did make it. Pusillanimous. Pusillanimous. Oh, I framed it. Oh, this was mine. I got the free venereal disease booth. I thought that would get something. It's a joke. Like you get venereal disease. Anyway, fact that you might find on a Snapple bottle cap that couldn't possibly be true. Made with cum and AIDS. Beards are just face pubes. Where's my Jackbox browser? Can't be made with cum and AIDS, right? That's not real. Which is what the question asked. Vote for your favorite. Thank you for the retweet, Miss Forest Mother. I gotta make a burner account to vote in my own polls, not to promote myself. Women never date a guy who is named Tony or a black variant voted for Joe Biden. LOL. Voted and retweeted. You're the bestest. I gotta post it in the Discords. I'm not in first place in this game. I know that much. What the sperm are thinking as they race towards the end. The Tokyo Drift theme song, Yo Quiero Taco Bell. Tony Reyes. Yo Quiero Taco Bell. I voted for it. She. Who's this? I'm got to be in last place. I got like Quiplash like 10 times in that round. I'm like the quippiest Quiplash. I didn't even look when the score was up. BlackTony.com. The name of a bar with no bathrooms. I'm not supposed to say that out loud. Doo doo. Doo doo. Okay, I voted. I put in my Sheet. Most popular ride at a religious theme park. The restriction. The washing machine. JC in the house. Pusillanimous. The name of a bar with no bathrooms. Mitzvah. Shit Joe Pantsers. I'm gonna sneeze. Shit Joe Pantsers. People voted for that. Shit Joe Pantsers. A really crappy nude calendar. The men of the chat. The men of Epstein Island. The men of AIDS. I like AIDS as an answer a lot of the time. I don't know. I maybe even at the point when I'm a minority response. AIDS is generally funny. It just is. To me. Word advice from your grandfather. Don't take any wooden dick in the ass. Carrots up your ass. LOL. Butthole answers. Split the vote. Like a big stick of butter. A bad way to make friends with your next door neighbor. Show up as a black AI. Invite to ass butt con. I mean, this is very, very specific to tonight. So I did vote for show up as a black AI. So cute and so fun. You guys, cute and funny. What did we do or not do? The worst thing to say in the backseat of a cop car. This looks like where I fucked your mother. Let me out and I'll blow you. I just want to say, this looks like where I fucked your mother. Such a great response. That deserves nothing against not Cecil's answer, but I think this looks like where I fucked your mother is just like the perfect response to that prompt. What would be better than that? I don't, Paul. That was well done. I don't know. I thought that was a great Quiplash answer. The game was made for answers like that. Hence, you're in first place. Testes. Yeah, perfect mom joke. What am I doing? Come up with an award-winning movie with this word in the title. Okay, I guess I'm gonna answer that. This could go any Jewish references banned. I mean, I'm expecting that, I suppose. But you never know. There's a lot of directions you can go with this. I don't want to wait, no, 3. We got 6 seconds left. Did I answer? Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And oh, look at that, JC and not Cecil making it in just before the final buzzer. We got 3 men and a little gas. We got geographic Alps surveyors, the Royal Gas Chamber, ass or gas bitch, gas 2, electric gas Lou, gay, black, trans, midget, Tony with gas. Oh, I got to vote here. Let's see here. Are these the only choices? I guess I'll vote for that. And I'm only going to vote for one. And I don't even know that I like that one at all. Let alone even better than the others. Can't say it didn't get. I did vote for gay, black, trans, midget, Tony with gas. I voted for effort. Three men and a little gas. I don't know if that's going to propel me to victory. Three men and a gas. Three men and a little gas was better. Three men and a little lady. I almost went with Forrest Gas or Gas Forrest Gump. Gas and then then a sentence fragment of sorts. Thought that was going to be a good direction for me, huh? All right, should we go another? We can go another round here before we lose momentum. Before I pass out. Before Tony comes back. I'm hitting new plays, but it's not refreshing. I'm hitting new play. Reconnect. New players. There we go. Testes. Connecting to Jackbox Games. Good job, Paul, by the way. I don't want to congratulate you when you win anymore. Well, half the time I don't even notice who fucking wins because I look away from the screen and it's only on there for a half a second. But I just see who JC congrats in the chat. JC's always on top of JC. Have you ever, JC? You've never. I feel like you've never been in a game and then not congratulated the winner in the chat like every single time. Who are you? Are you Jesus? What if JC is like Jesus being sent to Earth, like JC, like the, you know what I mean? Like it makes sense because of the initials. Like JC could be the, what do you call it, the human form of like or some kind of like representative. JC, you're a Christian. I think you're a Christian, right? You go to church. What sect of Christianity? I know JC's not a Jew. I know that, and I don't think he's any of the what do you call them, like exotic religions or something like that. No, well, he's like a Asian religion, or he's JC. What I'm trying to say is JC is a member of the is a what do you call it, like a black not Black Panther, but they were the Black Muslim. What do you call it? The nation. JC's in the Nation of Islam, right? Or no? Do I have that wrong? What's the room number? Play game. I see how this works. Testes. It's loading. Black Hebrew Israelites. That's right. The code. I think that's a G. There's the GOXZ. GOXC. I gotta go to bed. Love you guys. Even Black Tony. Good night, Paul. Congrats on the victory. Thanks for hanging. Good times, etc. Sex with an X. All right, where are we going here? Well, if people still want to play, we got some people still watching and hanging out. So I'll give it a few seconds. If we can get 3, 4, 5 of us in here, we get a. Sometimes, like I was saying, it's fun with fewer people. It's different pacing. He just types nice things as he punching holes in the wall. Talking about JC. He lives a double life. Most people are like online trolls and like really nasty keyboard warriors. JC's like the nicest person online, but then in his real life, he's just like a monster. Is that what you're saying, Mr. Zinger? Oh my God, bye, Paul. Sow. Quiplashington. Do. Who sends someone else into a stream? You think maybe once the joke was over that he would he's probably sleeping, he's on the East Coast time. Who knows? Dude, slutty oranges. Pusillanimous. Should we start? We can start. 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7.5, and then like 7 and like a third. And then like I guess we're probably down to 5 by now. And then I guess probably actually we're more at like 3.25. Now we're like probably down to 1 second, and I guess probably getting pretty close to 0. So let's do this. That's a bit. That's a bit that I do where I just, as long as I'm going down, it doesn't matter, you know. You go from 10 and then you go to like 9.25, right? Seconds. Now we're at least down to like 8.5. And then, if I dilly dally, you're going to be down to like 6 seconds probably by now. Like having no idea how much time has actually gone by, but just as long as you're counting down, stretch out 10 seconds to pusillanimous, pusillanimous, pusillanimous. Right, prompts are up, including mine. I guess I'm allowed to say this. Well, it's my stream. All right, where are we? What kind of answers are these that I gave? The worst spring break would feature the wet blank contest, the wet fart contest, the wet willy contest. I voted for Willie because fart. I would watch the fart contest on TV, maybe. I don't even really care about the wet willy contest, so I voted. All right. The dark secret of Frosty the Snowman is that he blank. He is a they them. He is a serial killer, spelled like cereal. I mean, I guess that's kind of dark. In the closet as a they them. I did vote for it. Cereal with a C. Cereal with a C. A really crappy young adult novel would feature a teenage girl falling in love with a blank. Some faggot with a broccoli haircut. Ogre. Ogre. Some. Both of these are grammatically not right here. I'm fun like that. I was going to say a dildo at first, and then I was going to give the dildo personality, but this was getting off track. There should be greeting cards specifically for this situation. Kash Patel's girlfriend's latest lawsuit. Sorry, I banged your grandma. Testes. I'll withhold comment. Well, now you know it's not mine. I did vote for sorry, I banged your grandma. Sorry, you're being sued by Prakash Patel's girlfriend. Is that the card? What will eventually break up Alvin and the Chipmunks? Yoko. Alvin fucked the other Chipmunks women. Alvin, what are you doing? Pusillanimous. Metamucilatimus. Pusillanimous. Prompts are up. That's terrible. I should have put something better than that, huh? Yeah, whatever. People are sending me memes. I voted, but somebody didn't. Who did we miss? JC? The name of a fast food restaurant where the workers don't wear pants. Wiener Schnitzel. Sizzler minus pants. I feel bad. I feel bad about my vote because Wiener Schnitzel should win, but I did vote for Sizzler minus pants because it's like the answer that I would put. I'm not smart enough and witty enough and quick enough to do think of Wiener Schnitzel usually, but I could come up with Sizzler without pants. The worst place to hide counterintelligence documents. Folder marked counterintelligence documents in the middle of a wet fart contest. These are good. I liked mine. In the middle of a wet fart contest. I don't know what that even means. First thing Pinocchio did after becoming a real boy. Blew his load on a woman. Oh my goodness. Pinocchio. Not wasting any time. Anyway. What NASA doesn't tell us is that for years they've observed blank through a powerful telescope. They've observed Mark Levin's micropene, gay aliens. Okay, these are not mine, but these are good answers. I think I'm allowed to say that. I did vote for gay aliens, though. Close. Testes. The next big reality show, America's Got Blank. Diabetes. Very pusillanimous. Pusillanimous lately. Very pusillanimous lately. Or diabetes. 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 Yeah, it flows off the tongue. America's got diabetes. It should be America's gotten very pusillanimous lately. America's gotten pusillanimous. Got pusillanimous. Whatever. America's got diabetes. Not Cecil holding on for dear life over whoever was second or third. Adam Jones and whatever. Someone Jones. Pusillanimous. We're all getting tired. Maybe just me. Come up with a phrase this acronym stands for. I've been clicking my pen in the microphone for the last 3 hours. Come up with a full name for this acronym, BWP. There's a small chance that one of you guys might have what I'm going to put. You may have part of it. I think that's what I'm going with. You guys are fast. I choked. Black love and white people. Beautiful wet pussies. Big wet fart with a PH. Big white penis. Excuse me. Beautiful wigger power. All right. Black love in all one word. All right. Well, let's vote here. I guess I'll vote for that. And I'll vote for that. Well, can I vote for a third? I'll vote for that too, just because it's all right. I voted for Saw's answer, then I voted for JC's, and I did vote for Pusilla Jones. Beautiful wigger power. Oh, I thought maybe I was gonna win the third round. Beautiful wigger power. Pusillanimous. Saw with the victory. Congratulations, Saw. You are the wiener. Wiener. You are the wiener. You are the wiener. Today on the news, Saw wins Jackbox. Today on the news, my hair looks good. Look at that. It's got some nice like texture. It's kind of that little part looks good. Not a part, but like combed a little bit to the side. But I don't even remember combing it to the side or even pushing it. I'm just doing like this nervously not nervously, but like looks good. That's what I learned today. Tony missed a good hair day. That's the biggest tragedy of all. You know, he could have been here for Saw's victory and Paul's victory and my good hair day, but he missed out. If Tony shows up in the next 2 minutes, I'll go for another 4 hours. No, just kidding. If he shows up, we'll give Tony 2 more minutes to show up. I don't think it's happening. But I think I'm done with Jackbox. Still waiting for Adam's self-haircut guide. There is no self-haircut guide. I actually need to go more often than I do. I should be going at least every 2 months. And I could do some trimmings in between. Actually, my wall peanut, if anyone wants to buy me a wall peanut, that's more of what I use for like a beard trimmer, but sometimes hair too, but mostly more of a beard trimmer. But I have another wall, the haircutting one, Floby VHS tutorial vid. Testes. Well, we didn't shop with Tony for shirts on the interwebs tonight, but we did. What did we do? We had an interesting, very short Tony related segment with fake Tony. And then we had memes. Then we played some Family Feud. How come I quit? Why did we quit Family Feud? Because it sucked. It was just too slow. It was bad. It was just too slow. The pacing? Is that why we quit? We kept getting the same questions over and over again. I think it was the pacing. I can remember fucking guys kissing all the contestants and shit. I'm falling asleep. It was gay. Yeah, everyone hated it, and I get yelled at. That might have been it. We could what do you call it? When you're like watching stress watch me playing Tetris with a keyboard instead of a video game controller. I'm gonna take off because I'm done. We did it. Thank you, Adam Jones and JC Lounge Singer. Should we should go on to the Discord and do audio Discord. That's what Forest Mommy likes to do sometimes or is done. We could do a chat in the Discord. Pants are staying on Discord or on Rumble or on YouTube. But I don't want to, but people can. People can go into the voice channel on the Discord. I'll post the Discord if anyone's everyone's automatically on probation in the Discord, including myself. I could potentially boot myself out of there, but feel free to continue the conversation there on one of the channels, or this was made at Russell's request. I don't get that, Lounge. Well, we could talk about it. The one that you just sent. A video. All right, I'll play that later. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging. Shout out Russell. He was here earlier, expecting Tony. As we all. All right. Thank you guys. Like, subscribe, do all the things. Ways to support on the banner and in the episode description. I don't know if I'm doing a music stream Friday. I might have prior engagements, but I'll confirm what's happening with my life at some point. But thank you. Peace.